Hi, I'm Nathan, a product manager at SolarEdge Critical Power. In this section, I'll show how to operate the SolarEdge UPS self-loading feature for simplified site testing. When commissioning a UPS, loading the unit is needed for testing the site infrastructure. In addition, testing the UPS ability to support required power. As part of SolarEdge Critical Power UPS's diagnostic features, the B family has a built-in self-loading mechanism. Normally, in order to test both site infrastructure and UPS system, it is common upon commissioning day to bring to the site a load bank rated for UPS capacity. This requires costly and time-consuming preparations. Self-loading capability eliminates much of this headache. When integrated to the UPS, the necessity for a load bank is eliminated. Let's see how SolarEdge Critical Power self-loading works. When we enter self-loading mode, the UPS will transfer to bypass, and the inverter is connected directly to the grid. The inverter generates power, and the rectifier supplies the inverter with the required power. Inverter, rectifier, and static switch are fully loaded and simulating actual operational loading. The power used for this test is recycled. Only the UPS efficiency losses are consumed from the grid. Let's see how self-loading works. From the UPS touchscreen, I will select self-loading mode. I will now set the desired power. Let's see how the UPS goes into self-loading mode. Let's give it a minute. I'll ramp up the power. Let's add more power and bring the UPS to its nominal capacity. As you can hear, the power is flowing. We could see how the current is ramping up on the input. If you look at the output, you will also see the current ramping up. Now, the modules bring current in from the rectifier, back out from the inverter, into the static switch, and circulating it. We could see how all the modules are loaded and the UPS is under self-loading mode. Let's see the input and output power. When we look at the modules, we could see how current is coming in, and at the inverter, we could see how the power is flowing out of the inverter towards the grid. Now the UPS is running full load in the self-load mode, testing both site infrastructure and the UPS. Now we can demonstrate the advanced battery testing. Let's move to the second UPS to demonstrate this. I will now set the desired power. Let's see how the UPS goes into self-loading mode. Let's disconnect the input power and show how the UPS keeps on generating power from the battery to the input. You can see how the UPS keeps on generating power from battery to the input. You can now measure the duration loads are being supported by the battery. No power on the input. And over here, we can see how the inverters are producing power. So let's summarize. With SolarEdge Critical Power UPS's self-loading mode is a convenient method of testing both site infrastructure and UPS without the headache of an external load bank. This test has been built with leading electrical consultants to fulfill the requirements of site testing.